Good evening all. My name is Victor Imuka, and this is my video presentation for Plan 6000 Local Economic Development Seminar for 2023. Let's do this. So for this seminar, my county is Pitt County. So in this presentation, I will run you down through what you will expect. And my county of focus is Pitt County. So we have the introduction, we have the historical background, and then we have socioeconomic analysis, and we have employment analysis, conclusion, and then the references. So this is the logo of Pitt County. Pitt County was established in 1760. Pitt County is a county located in the eastern region of North Carolina. As of the 2020 census, the population of Pitt County was 170,243. Pitt County was formed in 1760 from Beaufort County. I didn't know that until I got involved in this assignment. And according to the records, Pitt County saw a substantial population influx between 1980 and the 2010 census. So this is the map of Pitt County. You would see Greenville here. Greenville is the biggest city in Pitt County. Grifton, Chocowinity, Grimesland, Simpson, Pactolus, Belleville, Bethel, Falkland, and there's a host of other places here in Pitt County. Let's move on. So Pitt County is surrounded by Beaufort County, Craven County, Edgecombe County, Greene County, Lenoir County, and Wilson County. And the biggest city in Pitt County is Greenville. Greenville is the home of East Carolina University. And other notable places in Pitt County include Aden, the town of Aden, the town of Farmville, and Winnerville. Winnerville is very close to Greenville too. As you can see, this is an image of the Pitt County courthouse, and then this is an image showing Pitt County and the surrounding counties. Now let's move on to socioeconomic analysis. So this table 1 shows the population change in Pitt County and North Carolina for the years 2020 and 2022. Let's talk about some key observations. I'll keep this here while we talk about some of the key observations for the first table. Right. So as you can see from this table, the population of Pitt County increased from 133,798 in 2000 to 173,542. This shows a numerical change of 39,744. And as far as the percentage, it's a percentage increase or a percentage change of 29.7% against the North Carolina population, which grew from 8,049,313 in 2000 to 10,698,973 in 2022, which indicates a numerical change of 2,649,660. So between Pitt County and the state of North Carolina, the change in Pitt County in those years in review reflects an increase of approximately 29.7% during this period, whereas the percentage increase in North Carolina's population over this time frame is approximately 32.9%. Now, some of the observations is that while Pitt County and North Carolina experienced population growth in this time, North Carolina shows a slightly higher increase in percentage increase than Pitt County. And one of the things we can deduce from population growth is that with a growing population, there might be increased opportunities for economic development, job creation, and business growth. And also, the interesting thing too is that while population growth can bring various opportunities, it also presents challenges. There might be pressure on local resources, including healthcare services, schools, housing availability, and transportation infrastructure. Transportation infrastructure. So efficiently addressing these challenges can improve the quality of life in Pitt County. Now let's move on. This is table 2. Table 2 talks about population change in Pitt County and its biggest city. So the assignment required us to talk about the cities that has a population of more than 10,000. So in Pitt County, only Greenville has a population that is more than 10,000. So we'll be looking at, Greenville. And this data is gotten from the U.S. Bureau of Census estimates. Now, for Pitt County, like we said earlier on, the county experienced substantial growth in its population, as you can see. The population rose from 133,798 in 2000 to 173,542, like you said in the last slide. The numerical change is 39,744, while the percentage change is 29.7%. On the other hand, Greenville witnessed a notable surge in population that escalated from 60,476 in 2000 to 89,233 in 2022. And the numerical change from this year's in review is 28,757, while the percentage change is 47.5%. Now let's look closely at these figures and see what we can deduce from there. Like we said, the change in Pitt County in this time, the percentage change is approximately 29.7% during this period, while the change in Greenville, the largest city in Pitt County, reflects a higher percentage change of approximately 47.5% during the same time frame. And the data is referenced down there, July 2022 U.S. Bureau of Census estimates. Some key observations for table 2. Now, the city of Greenville experienced remarkable growth, surpassing the county's overall percentage change. This trend, signifies increased economic activities, opportunities, and urban development within the city. Remember also that the population of Pitt County also increased in that time period. And this population growth in Pitt County aligns with the trend that is seen across many areas, in the United States, where urban centers within the county tends to attract significant population growth. So Greenville is a kind of urban center relative to other places in the county. So it attracts significant population growth due to various factors like employment opportunities, either with the county or with the university or Brody School of Medicine, or educational institutions like ECU and cultural attractions. I'm here as a student of ECU. The reason I came here is because of ECU in Greenville. So that also alludes to the fact that urban centers within counties, tends to attract significant population growth. Now let's move on. So this table talks about the age in Pitt County, North Carolina. In this table, table 3, we can see the total population in Pitt County and the population in North Carolina for the year 2021. We can also see the percentage of persons under 5 years for Pitt County and North Carolina. We can also see the data for the percentage of persons under 18 years and then percentage of persons under 65 years. So as we can see from this, we've already talked about, the population of Pitt County in relation to North Carolina. Now, according to the data we have, Pitt County comprises approximately 1.6% of the population of North Carolina. And in Pitt County, 5.6% of the population of Pitt County in this time, 2021, are under 5 years. 5.6%. While in North Carolina, this age group under 5 years comprised of 8.1% of the total state population under 5 years. This indicates that Pitt County has a lower population of children under 5 years compared to the state average, which shows a difference of minus 2.5%. Now, Pitt County had 21.1% of its population under 18 years in the year 2021, which is slightly higher than the North Carolina average of 20.5%. This number suggests a slight positive difference of 0.6% compared to the state's average. So this is our reference. We got this data from the July 2022 U.S. Bureau of Census estimates. Let's move on with some of the other observations. So Pitt County had a higher proportion of individuals aged 65 years and over, accounting for 14.9% of the population. So this means that for the year in review, the population of people aged 65 and older is 14.9% of the folks in Pitt County. While in North Carolina, this age group represented 6.2%. This number marks a significant difference of 8.7%, which indicates that Pitt County has a substantially more percentage of elderly individuals than the state average. So there are more old people in Pitt County than in the state, 65 years and older. So from the data, Pitt County shows variations in age distribution compared to the overall demographic pattern in North Carolina. The notable difference in percentage of individuals aged 65 years and over suggests that Pitt County has more elderly residents than the state average. Now let's move on. This table 4, shows economic indicators for Pitt County and North Carolina for the year 2021. As you can see in the data, we have median housing income, we have median per capita income, we have percentage poverty, and we have median housing value, both for Pitt County, for North Carolina, and for the county relative to North Carolina. So as you can see, the median household income in Pitt County for the year in review is $54,915. While in North Carolina, it's $47,483. And now the change in the county relative to the states is 15.6%. If you come to the median per capita income, the figure for Pitt County for the year in review is $32,224, while in the states it's $24,879. And then the difference, the county relative to North Carolina is 29.5. The percentage poverty in Pitt County is 21.6%, while it's 16.3% in the state of North Carolina. And the county relative to North Carolina is 5.3%. Also, the median housing value in Pitt County is $176,700, whereas in the state of North Carolina, the figure is $156,500. And the county relative to North Carolina is 14.1%, and this is where we got the data from. Now, I've pretty much explained what the data shows. The median household income, like I said just a couple seconds ago, in Pitt County was $54,915, whereas in North Carolina it was $47,483. This number indicates that the median household income in Pitt County was approximately 15.6% higher than the state's median income. Now, the median per capita income in Pitt County was $32,224, while in North Carolina it was $24,879. So, Pitt County's median per capita income is notably higher, which is 29.5% compared to the state's average. The poverty rate in Pitt County stood at 21.6%, like I mentioned earlier, which is slightly higher than North Carolina's rate of 16.3%. Pitt County's poverty rate was approximately 5.3% higher than the state's average. The median housing value in Pitt County was $178,700, while in North Carolina it was $156,500. This number reflects that the median housing value in Pitt County was approximately 14.1% higher than the state's median housing value, according to the U.S. Bureau of Census estimates. Now, what does this data mean? This data means that, Pitt County exhibits higher median household and per capita incomes than the state average. This trend suggests better earning potential than the state's average. Also, Pitt County reports a slightly higher poverty rate, despite having a higher income, like we just mentioned, than the state average. This could mean that this may indicate economic disparities within the county or challenges in income distribution. The median housing value in Pitt County is notably higher than the state's median, suggesting a relatively higher cost of housing within Pitt County. So this is the table. This is table 8, the last table. This table shows the 10 largest employers in Pitt County for the year 2023. And this information is gotten from, the U.S. Census Bureau of Estimates. So we have employer, we have number of employees and the economic sector. As you can see, the healthcare and social assistance sector has Vidance Medical Center as the employer, the top employer in Pitt County with over 1,000 employees. As you can see, the largest employers in Pitt County cover various sectors, including healthcare, education, manufacturing, retail, trade, and public administration. Healthcare and educational services represent significant employment sectors with several organizations employing over 1,000 individuals. Manufacturing is also a substantial employment sector in Pitt County with multiple employers hiring over 1,000 employees. So in conclusion, Pitt County shows growth, particularly in income and education, as we've seen in this presentation. However, it also faces challenges that require strategic planning and initiatives for sustainable economic development, job creation, and improved quality of life for its residents. Understanding these trends is vital for local policymakers
businesses and community leaders to make informed decisions to foster balanced and inclusive growth within the county. Thank you so much for the presentation and have a good day.